We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He has a 3-for-12 line. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Zach Plesac gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The shortstop, Andrew.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be captain obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Oscar Mercado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And it's 1-2. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Frazier's up with it. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box, Danny Santana. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They're facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Frazier hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Down the first baseline. He's set. The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. That evens it up 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes this the other way to right. Naquin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Odor settles under it, and there's one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roberto Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball one. 2-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and one after the foul ball there. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Francisco Lindor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. 2-0 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Perez is off of first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the man at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-2 now. Pitch popped up. Perez over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Santana is right there, one down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with two strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Frazier is there. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by it. Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Next to the Rangers.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2-3 go the Rangers. Through 4, still tied, nothing.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, Roberto.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Chu will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that misses for ball 1. Mercado at second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Robinson Chirinos stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
The count is 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Rognadodor now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Odor rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw gets him, 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. Chu at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Line to the right side. Chu is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The left fielder,
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Naquin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, camp.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Left side, but well foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fouled away. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Ready with the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. So here's Tyler Naquin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at-bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Odor. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Mercado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
I'm out.
Adam Simber gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Simber.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 0-2, here it is. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So here's the left-handed bat of Odor. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers pick up. Nick Goody has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Perez, base runner at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Perez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrews. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2. We're going to count 2-2.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Left fielder.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2-3 go the Rangers. But they're on top 2-0. Jose Leclerc comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1.
One strike.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the AL Central, pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1.